Hello everyone, how are you doing today? So today's lesson is about Macbeth, the last act, which we have Act 5. We're gonna take it in two parts. The first part before the battle, the second part is during the battle and after the battle. So before we go through Act 5, let me remind you the main points which we got in Act 4. First, as you know, that Macbeth he met the three witches again because he wanted to know more about his fate. One of the spirits told him to beware of Macduff. Macduff is the Thane of Five. And the second one told him to be bloody because no man who was born of a woman can harm him. So Macbeth became more comfortable and more confident. So he understood that he would never ever be defeated. Then the third spirit told him he would never be defeated until Great Burnham would move against him. So Macbeth thought that is impossible and he will live forever. Then, um, after the three witches disappeared, a messenger came and told Macbeth that Macduff fled to England, escaped to England, I mean, and Macbeth decided to go to Macduff's house and kill his wife and his children and his friend. Uh, then Macduff, when he fled to England, he went to meet Malcolm and have a deal with him. He went to England to support Malcolm uh, and to be against the tyrant Macbeth. Then, while they were talking first, Malcolm didn't trust Macduff and he thought he is Macbeth's friend, and he came to learn or to know his plan and his thought. But Malcolm changed his mind after he know that Macbeth had killed Macduff's wife and his children too. Then both of them they arranged for an army to attack Scotland and take the throne back to Malcolm and to kill Macbeth. Everybody in this Act 5, know that Macbeth is a tyrant and he is the one who commit the murders. Not only Macduff will be against Macbeth, actually many things will be against him. So let's go to the drama book Macbeth to Act 5, Scene 1. I need you to open your book, page number 76. 76. We're gonna start with this scene 1 of Act 5. And in scene 1, it will start with a doctor in Macbeth's castle. He was there for a reason. So let's figure out why he was there. Are you ready? Then let's start with the first scene.
Act 5. Act 5, Scene 1. I have sat here with you for 2 nights now. Are you sure that Lady Macbeth walks in her sleep?
Since the king left for battle, my lady has done many strange things. I have seen her get up, put on a nightgown, and unlock her cupboard. She takes out some paper and writes a letter. But all this time she is asleep. Then, without waking, she goes back to bed.
Her mind must be very troubled. People who walk in their sleep are often ill. I wonder what is troubling her. Does she ever speak? What have you heard her say?
Words that I dare not repeat, sir.
If you tell me, perhaps I can help her.
No, sir. I was here with her alone. I cannot prove the truth of what I say. You might not believe me. See, she is coming now. Look, sir, she is fast asleep. Watch her, but say nothing.
Where did she get the candle
My lady always has a candle in her room at night. It is her order.
Look, her eyes are open.
But she sees nothing.
What is she doing now? Why is she rubbing her hands together?
She thinks that she is washing them. She sometimes does that for a quarter of an hour. No. They are not clean yet. There's still a red spot here.
She is speaking. I must write down everything she says.
Yes. Just one spot of blood. Oh, that will damn me. Away, damn spot. Away. I must wash it off. I must. 1, 2. The bell strikes, and it is time to do it. Oh, hell is dark. How black it is. For shame, my lord. A soldier who's afraid. Afraid? What for? Who will dare question us? We are too powerful. Yet that old man had so much blood in him. So much blood. I could not believe it.
Did you hear that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? Will I never get my hands clean? That's enough, my lord. Enough of that. You will ruin everything by acting like a coward.
Dear, dear. You have known what you should not know.
She has said things that should be secret. Only heaven knows all she knows. The blood's still on my hands. I can smell it. All the sweet perfumes of the East cannot take that smell away. Oh, oh, oh.
What a deep sigh. Her heart is very troubled.
I would not have her troubled heart, even to be a queen.
I do not have the skill to cure this illness, but I have known of people who walked in their sleep, but still died peacefully at the end of their lives.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Don't look so afraid. I tell you again, Banquo is in his grave. He cannot come out of it.
She speaks of that death, too.
To bed. To bed. Someone's knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed!
Will she go back to bed?
Yes. Straight away.
Many strange things are being said. Unnatural deeds lead to unnatural troubles. People who are sick in mind often reveal their secrets. She needs help from heaven, not from me. God forgive us all. Look after her and keep her safe and quiet. The lady's words have troubled my own heart. I dare not speak my thoughts. And so, good night.
Good night. Good doctor.
So here, guys, in this act, he was talking about Lady Macbeth, but now his mind now is completely troubled, and she became kind of mad because of her thoughts. She was thinking about everything that she has done, and also her husband. If you look here, she was talking, and while she was asleep, and also she was walking um, during night, talking about the deeds she committed, her and her husband, and that all of these things should be kept as a secret for her, but she started to reveal it in her sleeping. And the one who knows the deeds now is also the doctor and the woman, the servant of her, was taking care of her. But this kind of illness doesn't have a cure, doesn't have a medicine. Um, here, this is all in all about this scene. It's talking about Lady Macbeth and her troubled mind. Then we're gonna go to the second scene of Act 5. Okay, let's see what is gonna happen in this scene. As I told you, many things now they are enemies of Macbeth. Um, they are going to support Malcolm to get rid of Macbeth. Okay, so you ready to start with scene 2?
Act 5, Scene 2. The English army is near, led on by Malcolm and the good Macduff. They come to get revenge. Their drums are loud enough to cheer the wounded and to wake the dead. Near Birnam Wood, we'll meet them. What is Macbeth, the cruel tyrant, doing?
He strengthened his great castle, Dunsinane. Some say he's mad. Others who still admire him say anger makes him brave. But all agree that he has gone too far. He has lost all control.
And now his secret murders are all known. And every minute more men turn against him. Those who obey him do so out of fear, not love. Now the kingly clothes he wears all weigh him down. He's like a child wearing a giant's clothes. Who then can be surprised that he shows fear when his own heart betrays him? Well, let's march on and all give our support to young Prince Malcolm. He's our rightful lord. We're here to cure our country's sickness, and we will.
We'll save the good and cut out all that's bad. Now, let's march on to Burnham.
So here in this scene, as you see, many things they are against Macbeth at that time, and they decided to help or support Prince Malcolm, the king's son, King Duncan, if you remember him, and they decided to meet him at the Burnham, the great Burnham Wood, near of Macbeth's castle. So let's see what is gonna happen in this scene, and it's gonna be the last scene of our today's lesson. Okay, concentrate, please.
Act 5, Scene 3.
Bring no more news. What do I care if all men turn against me? Till Birnam Wood moves on to Dunsinane, I have no need to fear. Malcolm is just a boy, and he was born as all men are. The spirits whom the three sisters called said this to me. No man of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Then leave me your false thanes and join the easy-living Englishmen. The brave heart and mind that keep me here shall never faint with doubt, nor shake with fear.
There are 10,000 soldiers, sir.
What soldiers, fool? Damn you, you coward! Those milk-white cheeks of yours make everyone afraid! What soldiers, milk-face?
The English army, sir.
Get out! Satan! Oh, I feel sick at heart when I see such... Satan, where are you? This latest move against me will either keep me happy on my throne or push me from it. I have lived long enough. I am like a dry and yellow leaf ready to fall. And the expected blessings of old age like honor, love, respect, and many friends I cannot hope to have. But in their place are whispered curses, flattering lies, and service given against the servant's will. Satan!
Yes, my gracious king.
Any more news?
The last report was true, my noble lord.
I'll fight until my flesh is all cut from me. Give me my armor.
It's not needed yet.
I want to put it on. Send out more men on horses. See what's going on. Hang all those cowards who say they are afraid. Bring me my armor. How is your patient, Doctor?
She is not sick in body, but in mind. She is disturbed by many troubling thoughts that keep her from her rest.
Oh, cure her of that. Don't you have medicine for a mind that's sick? Something to dull sad memories and clear the mind of deep and fearful thoughts? Perhaps you have some pleasant drug that takes away the deep depression that drags down mind and feelings.
I'm afraid the patient must do that for herself.
Throw medicine to the dogs. I'll do without it. Come. Put my armor on. Give me my spear. Get my men ready, Satan. The things are leaving, Doctor. If you could find my country's sickness, Doctor, and with your cleansing drugs bring it to health again, my praise of you would echo round the world. Pull off that piece of armor. What medicine could you use to get rid of the English? Have you heard they're here, good Doctor?
Yes, my good lord. Your preparations make that clear to us.
Satan, bring that piece of armor after me. Death and destruction cannot make me fear till Birnam Wood is moved and finds me here.
If I could leave this cursed Dunsinane, nothing on earth would bring me here again.
So here in Act 3, in Scene 3, I'm sorry, that Macbeth was told by the bad news that the English army is coming to fight with them, and they are 10,000. But Macbeth fear nothing, as you know, because he trusts the prophecies of the three witches that no man born of a woman can harm Macbeth, and the other prophecy which says that Macbeth will never be defeated until the great Birnam Wood move against him. So he afraid of nothing. And while he was talking to a servant, and Satan, I think he's his assistant, uh, the doctor came and told him that his wife is not sick in body, but she is sick in mind. So many troubling thoughts that she has, and the doctor can do nothing with her because she should help herself. And that's all in all in this scene. And as you know, Macbeth, he decided to fight the enemy without any frightness. So this is all in all in this part, and in the next parts we're gonna figure out what is gonna happen in this battle and who will take the throne. Macbeth will protect himself and his throne, or he will be defeated and killed. Thank you so much, and I'm waiting for you for the next session.